Hello dear students, I hope you all are well. Today we are going to study the second chapter of your book Footprints Without Feet, and that is The Thief's Story, written by Ruskin Bond. Let's read about the author first. Ruskin Bond was born on 19 May 1934. He is an Indian author of British descent, that means British origin. He lives with his adopted family in Lander in Missouri. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He got the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra for his published work in English. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. Let's see the theme and message of the chapter. Kindness, forgiveness, love and large-heartedness can play a great role in transforming, in changing the young people who go astray, the young people who choose the wrong path in their lives. Education is a powerful tool for bringing about a positive change in society. If we want to bring some positive change, we need to educate the people. Then, do not break the trust of the people, because the bond of trust, once broken, cannot be restored. The title of the chapter, The Thief's Story, is quite justified, is quite appropriate. The story talks about a juvenile thief. Juvenile means one who is a teenager. Talks about a juvenile thief, Hari Singh, and his transformation due to his employer's kindness and trust. Then the story is also told from the thief's point of view and includes all the details of his experiences, like how he tried to betray his benevolent employer but could not because his conscience did not allow him to do so. Now the story is about a 15-year-old thief, a juvenile thief I told you, who changes his name every month to stay ahead of the police and old employers in order to escape from the police and his old employers because he's a small-time thief. This time he kept his name Hari Singh. The other character in the story is a 25-year-old writer named Anil. The thief meets Anil and tries to befriend him and asks him if he can work for him. The story unfolds on how the thief betrays Anil by committing a theft but changes his mind later on. Characters of the story, one is Anil, a young man of 25, and second is Hari Singh, the thief, the juvenile thief, and he is also the narrator of the story. The story is told from his point of view. That is why the chapter is titled The Thief's Story. Hari Singh approaches Anil. He meets Anil. So Hari Singh earns his living by thieving. He changes his name every month to avoid being arrested, to stay ahead of his old employers. So one day what happens is he meets Anil. Anil, who is a tall and lean 25-year-old man, he meets him in a wrestling match. So he wants to win over Anil's confidence, and in order to do that, he engages him in a clever conversation to judge whether he can be cheated or not. So finally, after his brief interaction with Anil, he decides to choose Anil as his next target. So now, somehow using flattery, he tries to win over Anil. He tries to win him over through his appealing smile. Anil, being ignorant about his real intentions, as Anil does not know about his real intentions, so he moves on casually after the conversation. But Hari Singh does not give up. He requests him to employ him as his domestic help. So when Hari Singh is asked if he can cook, he tells a lie. Still, Anil employs him with a condition that he will not be able to pay him any wages because he cannot afford it. Now Hari Singh is at Anil's house. At the same night, Hari Singh's poor cooking skills are revealed, And Anil does not complain about it, but he gives that food, he serves that terrible food made by Hari to the stray dogs, and he decides to teach Hari how to cook. And Anil also teaches Hari Singh to write his name and promises him to teach how to write whole sentences and add numbers. Hari feels quite thankful to Anil, and he imagines his future doing wonders as a thief with education. Hari Singh makes tea in the morning, buys daily essentials, and out of those daily essentials he pockets a profit of a rupee or so. So he used to do this light thing. He used to do these light things only. So Anil knows everything about this cheating, but still he ignores him. He chooses to ignore him. He even gives the key to his room to Hari Singh. He shows his complete trust over Hari Singh. Anil's irregular income. So after a few days, Hari finds out that Anil is a freelance writer. A freelance writer is the person who works on self-employed basis, like he can work for one magazine, he can work for more than one magazines. There are no restrictions. So Anil does not have any regular income. Even sometimes he has to borrow money from others. But whenever he has some good amount of money, whenever he is able to earn some good amount of money, he spends it lavishly. Now Hari Singh's decision to steal the money. One evening Anil comes home with a small bundle of notes, which he receives after selling his book to the publisher. So at night Hari Singh sees him tucking the money under the mattress, and he thinks that he has not stolen any money yet. The purpose for which he joined Anil, the purpose for which he chose Anil, was not fulfilled yet. So he feels that it is difficult to rob a careless person like Anil, as he does not even notice that he has been robbed, and which takes away the pleasure of robbing. Finally he decides to steal the money, and he thinks over the whole situation. He makes the whole plan. He decides that he would leave the town by 10:30 Lucknow Express after taking the money. And according to his plan, at that night he carefully takes out the notes from under the mattress where Anil kept the money. He tucks the notes in his pajama string. He counts the money as 600 rupees in the denomination of 50. Denomination of 50 means he has 12 notes of 50 rupees. On reaching the station, he rushes to the platform without buying any ticket. The Lucknow Express is already in motion, but somewhere, for the reasons unknown to him, he does not know why, but he hesitates to board the train and he does not board it. Maybe his inner voice stops him from doing so. Then when he misses the train, he stands on the platform with confused feelings. He is confused. He does not know where to spend the night. He does not want to create any risk by staying at a nearby hotel. And he has no friends in the town. The only person he knows is Anil, who he has already robbed. Then he leaves the station. He walks through the bazaar and thinks that he can study human faces. Like he thinks that a greedy man is full of fear on being robbed. A rich man gets angry if he is robbed, and a poor man shows acceptance because he has no other choice. But he realizes that a person like Anil will feel sad not because of the loss of the money, but because of the loss of his trust. Because Anil trusted Hari Singh so much. So he will feel sad because of the breach of his trust, not because he has suffered the loss of money. Then after that, busy in his thoughts, he sits on a bench in a Maidan. Soon the drizzling turns into a heavy rain, and his clothes and the notes in his pajama, the bundle of notes which he was carrying in his pajama, become wet. And again he goes back to the bazaar and sits down in the shelter of the clock tower. Then his conscience, sitting at the clock tower, his conscience, his inner voice pricks him. because now he knows that his relationship with Anil has changed because he has robbed him. Now he cannot cook meals for Anil, he cannot run to the bazaar for shopping and receive education from him, because he knows that he has lost that chance. He realizes that it is easy to steal, he realizes that it is easy to steal and to be arrested for that, but it's difficult to become a respected man like Anil. Then after a lot of contemplation, he decides to go back to Anil to learn reading and writing. And after reaching the house back, he hurries to the room nervously, and very carefully he places the damp bundle of notes under the mattress, because Anil was sleeping, and he himself also goes to sleep. Then next morning, Hari Singh gets up late and he sees that Anil has already made the tea. So at that time, Anil comes to him and he offers 50 rupees to Hari as his salary. And Anil also promises to pay him regularly. And when he gets to know this, when Hari gets to know this, he feels very happy, and he takes the money which he notices is still wet. That is the same bundle of notes he stole the previous night. Anil also tells him that they will start writing sentences from that day. And Hari Singh understands at this point that Anil is aware about the theft of the previous night. Anil knows very well about the previous night's theft, but he does not say anything. Anil does not say anything, he chooses to ignore again. So this kindness of Anil impresses Hari Singh a lot, and it makes him smile most thankfully for his master. And there is no fakeness, there is no deceit in his smile. Actually, Hari Singh is transformed from inside due to Anil's love, due to Anil's forgiveness, and due to Anil's large-heartedness. This is all the story is about. Here are the word meanings of the chapter, which you need to consult while reading the chapter. So please read the chapter thoroughly and write down all the word meanings on your book with the pencil. Thank you and have a nice day.